Hi, welcome to the ARKS Advice segment for IPM BBA. This is your first episode where I'm going to take you through various questions that you might have as a student or a parent and you did not know whom to ask. The YouTube series, which will have a lot of FAQs answered over a period of time, will ensure that any questions pertaining to either the integrated programs in management of the IIMs, including IIM Indore to start with, and or the BBA institutes across the country, including the CBS, the College of Business Studies in the Delhi University, to a lot of other institutes, we will answer. ARKS Advice comes with a lot of research, and I can assure you that you have come to one-stop shop for every question that you need to get into the right institute after your class 12th. So let's start with the first question that probably everybody is asking for. Is there a change in the IPMAT 2022 entrance examination for Indore? The answer is yes. The pattern, which used to be 60 question pattern till last year because of COVID, is reverting back. Reverting back itself is wrong, by the way. It is reverting to the 2019 and the earlier year papers of IIM Indore's IPMAT exam. What's the pattern that means? Here it is. There are 100 questions, and we are talking about these 100 questions to be done in 120 minutes. Each one is within a section, of which 60 questions are of the quantitative aptitude area and 40 questions on the verbal ability area. Of these 60, 20 questions are short answer type, what we also call the type questions, typing in with a block without any MCQs or a multiple choice questions. 20 such questions, 40-minute time limit, and there are no negative marks for this section. The other two sections, which are MCQs with 4 choices each, has a negative mark of -1 mark. For every correct answer, there is a +4. There is no negative for the section 1, which is the short answer type, but for the other two, there is a negative mark of -1 mark for every wrong answer. Total of 400 marks up for the grabs. And if you want to ask me a quintessential question, what score do you think is enough to get into an interview of IPM program of IIM Indore? I would say a 250 plus score would be a safe score, even though it's too early to predict without seeing actually the real paper. But we know how it has been in the past, and therefore 250 plus would really be a very, very safe score according to us as far as this paper is concerned. Another 4 questions coming up for you in front of us. The first one, very, very important, is, hey, why should one take up an IPM over a BBA? The BBA is the Bachelor's of Business Administration, whereas IPM is a 5-year program. It's an integrated program in management. It's an integrated program in management. What is the important thing in management? Now, this is a 5-year program, 3 + 2 year program with a provision for you to withdraw after 3 years and take a degree, whether it's a BA degree or a BBA degree, depending on which institutes you are joining. If it's an IIM Indore, it's a bachelor's degree of arts. But if it's an IIM Rohtak or a Ranchi or a Bodh Gaya or a Jammu, it's going to be a BBA degree. Integrated program in management is giving you a direct entry into likes of IIM Indore, likes of a Rohtak, a Ranchi, an IIM Ranchi, an IIM Bodh Gaya, or an IIM Jammu. Straight away, you don't have to wait for 3 years or 4 years of your undergraduation, normal degree or an engineering to get into an IIM. And once you get into this, straight away, you can finish a 3 + 2 year MBA degree. This MBA degree is the flagship PGP program of all of these things that a student joining 12th class, from 12th class into an IPM degree will be eligible for. No doubt about it, that it makes all the sense to try for it if very clearly the future goal is to do management. Apart from that, of course, the obvious things is the pedagogy, the program pedagogy is an extremely well-researched pedagogy, which will ensure that there is a holistic development, a complete development, liberal arts development along with managerial development. And that is something which is very, very useful to get into. By the way, IPM is now available in Nalsar also and IFT also, IFT in Kakinada. The other thing is, unlike the CAT selection process after your graduation, getting into the other IIMs, this is a little more easier. I'm not saying it's easy, but little more comparatively easier. Huge brand equity of an IIM name. Let's look at the next question. Hey, I did not take mathematics in class 12. Am I eligible for IPMAT and will I be able to crack it? The fact of the matter is, out of the 60 questions which come in the IIM Indore paper, almost 50 plus questions are arithmetic driven, which is your 10th class math, 9th class math, and 8th class math. Yes, there is a little bit of a higher education, a higher math component that is there in your short answer and even a little bit in the MCQs, but you don't need to do your 11th and 12th mathematics, even if you did not done it. Any humanities guy, any arts person, any science person with a biology without maths can also write IPMAT. And of course, you can crack it if you have done your 8th, 9th, and 10th properly. And that's the reason why I'm saying this is something which is really, really probably the best course available for a student after 12th. Now, next question. Many new IIMs have started IPM. Is it worth considering? Frankly, when you look at, I said again, IIMs, Indore, Ranchi, Rohtak, Bodh Gaya, and Jammu. There are 5 of them. Add to this Nalsar. Add to this IIFT Kakinada. Excellent institutes. Excellent institutes. When you take a decision whether these are worth considering or not considering, you need to figure out what else do you have in store. If you're getting into, let's say, the CBS, the College of Business Study in Delhi University, the BBA degree, then maybe, just maybe you can take this up. But if it's any other BBA bachelor's degree or any other degree for that matter, as against these, I would say this will win hands down. Consider them very seriously. And in this episode, we've answered some of these very, very basic questions. When I come back again very shortly with you, you will have more questions answered in this YouTube series of IPM BBA from Career Launcher. Do subscribe to this so that you will not miss out on any of the ARKS advice. That's yours truly, always coming to you with the right answers. Thank you and wish you all the very best. And until next time, we are here.